Morning, and welcome to Sports at Sunrise, where you get your morning sports opinions. My name's Caleb. That's Geek. How are you?
I'm doing. How are you?
I'm alive. I'm here. I'm ready to
Yeah,
talk some
happy
sports.
Monday fucking morning, I guess.
Facts. So sports have happened over the weekend. Let me move this game up. Did you see Tyrese Halliburton's return game?
No.
Tyrese Halliburton, who at the time of injury, one of the best players in the league, and got injured in a major moment. Do you think a lot of players at that same level, their return game would be on national TV?
Yeah.
It's not on national TV.
Yeah, but he also plays for the Pacers, so nobody
Do
wants
you
to see the
think
Pacers on national TV.
at least it would be at home for his first game back?
I mean, that'd be nice, but
Or if it's away at, like at New York or at, one of these bigger places.
damn, at MSG would have been fire.
Do you know what his opening game is?
A Tuesday in Denver.
Oh,
That
it's
team's
worse.
irrelevant.
It's worse. It is so much worse. His first game back of his season is at New Orleans on a Wednesday.
Nice.
At a 6 p.m. tip-off, too. He plays Wednesday night in New Orleans.
Nice. What if he just chooses not to play that game?
They've already announced he should, honestly, sit that game and come back for Dallas at home.
Yes.
And the other thing, we forgot to mention in the last episode, Russell Westbrook has retired.
I mean, congrats. I don't like. Part of me is like, I will believe a retirement when I see a retirement. Dog, he was still trying to get on a team yesterday.
So
when a team that's in a deep playoff hunt, or like a real contender needs a point guard in January, guess what Russ is going to do? He's going to go play point guard for that team. So, like, I don't.
Apparently did have 2 contracts on the table at his time of retirement.
Yeah, but I think he wanted to play for real teams again.
Did you see what the teams were?
No.
One of them was the Washington Wizards.
That one is intriguing.
I think he wouldn't have played much there.
Right, but also maybe he does.
They're deep at guard.
And where was the other one?
Sacramento.
Yeah, so he doesn't want to go back to Sacramento, and like, whether it's playing time or not, there's no guarantee that the Wizards are good. We all think they could be, but that's also asking Trae Young and Anthony Davis to stay healthy. What is something that is never a guarantee? Trae Young and Anthony Davis staying healthy. So, like, give it a minute. When the Lakers need some guard help in the middle of, March next year, he'll be back.
He's someone I was shocked when I saw the announcement because I'm like,
right.
Really? I know a bunch of teams that could use a backup point guard. We're one of them who I would love this.
And bring him to Minnesota just for fun.
No.
He can come play the Mike Conley role. Ooh, Russ goes to Minnesota, wins 6th man of the year. Thoughts? What do you mean, no?
He looked at that bench and said, I can't even save that.
The bench is better than Denver's starters. What do you mean?
Who's Joan
Berenger? Joan Berenger is going to eat Nikola Jokic for lunch. He is the Wemby stopper. Just trust me. Dude,
you know what Jokic is doing when he sees that fool on the court?
The same thing he does every time he sees the Timberwolves. He lays down and cries because he knows he's not even better than our poor little Jaden McDaniels.
McDaniels' his ass. I saw. See, hold on. No, you and I need to have this conversation. I saw the most disgusting trade idea ever, and my response was no. So it was a 4-team trade.
Okay.
I read the first 2 teams, and I said that would never happen. These 2 teams would never trade with each other. It was the Nuggets and Timberwolves exchanging players, basically.
Okay.
And I'm like, the Nuggets and Timberwolves would never trade with each other.
No.
But it included you guys getting Aaron Gordon.
No, thank you.
And we're getting Dante DiVincenzo. And someone else.
Also, no, thank you.
Yeah, we're good. I'm like, this is disgusting. First off, Minnesota and Denver couldn't hate each other more if they wanted to. And now you're trying to have us trade with each other? No. Get off my screen.
Minnesota keeps trying to get Jokic kicked out of the league. Mm-hmm. Jaden McDaniels almost has that motherfucker throwing punches every time. Jokic lets everybody do whatever to him, but then he plays the Timberwolves and suddenly bro wants to fight. I love that there's finally feeling like a real rivalry in basketball. It's nice. There aren't many of those.
Real.
But the Nuggets and Wolves hate each other, and it's my favorite thing.
Are you ready for baseball?
I guess. There's not really a lot.
You want to start with your things or my thing?
Yeah, let's start with your thing. You have something to say, so let's hear it.
Do you know what has quietly become one of my favorite running gags of the last week in baseball?
Is it all the teams making fun of Jaden Daniels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that, and I'm like, I was Rappaport tweeting, I'm like, oh, this has to be a fake Rappaport. And then I looked up the Mets, I'm like, oh my god, it's not. My favorite thing, one of my favorites has been the Phillies tweeted, make it 5 runs for the Phillies in the 5th. Parentheses, don't sue us.
Yeah.
And the Avery team.
All of my favorites are like, we jumped from 4 runs to 6 runs just out of respect for Jaden Daniels.
Stopped at 4 out of respect for Jaden Daniels.
Yep.
To honor Jaden Daniels 5. Byron sees Scott will not cease nor deceased. He has to throw a 5th pitch, but we said no out of respect for Jaden Daniels. Every team has taken the shot at Jaden Daniels, and I'm like, I love this.
It's crazy. Yeah, that part's fun. Starting with not the Rockies, the St. Louis Cardinals they called up Joshua Baez on, what would that have been, Friday? And he proceeded to come into Major League Baseball. Sorry, it was Saturday, not Friday. My apologies. But he proceeded to show up in Major League Baseball and hit a home run, and then hit a home run, and then hit a home run. That's a pretty good debut. 3 home runs in his debut. That's pretty fun.
Not bad, kid.
Yeah, not bad at all. Speaking of other things, the Rockies continue not to be the worst team in baseball. By beating the San Francisco Giants by scoring 13 runs and only getting 8 hits. They finished with 9, but all 13 came with only 8, which is really funny. A lot of walks. Ada El Amador hit a home run, and Zach Veen stole home once, so that's fun. Kid's electric.
Is Zach Veen on his Ellie De La Cruz run?
He might be. Zach Veen might be the GOAT. He stole home on a wild pitch that was less than 1 foot away from home plate when it stopped rolling. The catcher just couldn't find it, so Zach Veen just went, fuck it, I'll go. It worked, so who cares? Yeah, the Rockies are in an interesting spot. I saw something earlier. I don't know if I'm going to now. I did see a funny Rockies improvement thing, but we're not going to really talk about that. But I don't know. It's fun that the Rockies offense is finally good again. It sucks that their pitching went back to sucking. If we could have this Rockies offense and the pitching from the first month and a half of the season at the same time, they'd be the best team in baseball. But instead, we have the worst pitching in the league outside of what Kyle Freeland and Tomo Sugano have been doing, and then a good offense. So that's something. But I don't know. Shout out somebody.
Hey, somebody's better than nobody.
True. But actually, no. Who do I want to criticize? Who sucks?
Me.
No. Well, maybe, but no Rockies really played that bad today. Because I was like, screw Jake McCarthy. He didn't do much, but he scored 2 runs, so I feel like that matters. I guess screw Troy Johnston. He wasn't that great today. Should have let TJ Rumfield keep playing. All
Real.
right. Ooh, that's tough. Antonio Senzatella, since he moved to the Brewers. Oh, actually, his velocity's gotten better. I read it the other way. Antonio Senzatella might be better now that he's off the Rockies, which makes sense. That's how pitching works. But it's tough.
Real.
But
Anything
I don't know.
else?
I don't think so. I think that's most fit for baseball for right now.
So foosball. First
Yeah,
off,
name one thing you know about foosball.
nothing. First off, LaFleur reported that Love has a ankle sprain.
Yeah, which one? I still don't know.
I don't remember it's Jeremiah Love has the high ankle sprain.
Yes.
Mike LaFleur declined to answer whether it was high or low. It was found out it was high.
Damn. Jeremiah Love was high when he sprained his ankle? That's crazy.
He's gonna sit this week and then they'll reevaluate next week. He's likely done for preseason, which is for the better. Von Miller is returning to the NFL, going to the Cowboys.
Who cares?
As a guy who loves Vaughn as much as anybody else, not a needle mover at this point in his career.
But maybe you shouldn't.
It is not a needle moving move for the Cowboys. I mean, Von Miller last year was solid, had 9 sacks when you use him in a specialty role, but that is not.
Dallas is going to have him starting because they don't have.
That's the other thing, is he's going to be asked to play a lot, and Vaughn at this point is not that guy. Because, Rashawn Gary.
Yeah, Von Miller and Rashawn Gary. Right now, they think Donovan Ezeraku is going to start over him, which, maybe, but.
Yeah, I'm saying
I don't know, man.
That they're both going to start.
Who?
Gary and Enzuke. That's the prediction, but it could be him and Lawrence.
My whole point was Vaughn wasn't going to start.
I hope not.
Which is good.
For the Cowboys' sake.
I didn't know James Houston was on the Cowboys now.
That's mother effing James Houston.
I remember thinking he would be really good.
I think he was
his rookie year. He was
last year.
His rookie year. He was really good, and then he only played 10 games in 23 and 24. And yeah, he was solid last year, but he just never got back to really good.
You're interested if he can stay. He was healthy last year.
So, but I don't know. I still have no faith in the Cowboys. So
same. There's a hint that the Colts plan to keep Anthony Richardson and will not move him.
He's getting traded.
Probably.
Straight up for J.J. McCarthy.
Straight up for Carson Beck.
I'd rather he be a Viking.
I know.
Not Carson Beck. Anthony Richardson. I wanted him to be a Viking in the first place. But speaking of the Vikings, that's an early game that we hadn't talked about yet. Actually, no. We'll go. We'll go in
I was
order.
saying I have every game but the Viking games pulled up right now so that you can talk
Oh,
Vikings
okay.
last.
Okay, we can talk Vikings last. That's fine.
Let me get the right order up. 'Cause
First game would be Browns and Bears.
was
Those are
was
early.
Brown and Bears first, or was Panthers Bills first?
Google list Browns and Bears first. So,
We'll go there first. Um,
uh,
the Browns have a quarterback issue.
well, they don't. We're not going to pretend Watson looked good. And Shador came in and dropped 2 dimes. We're not going to talk about the other 9 throws. We're just going to talk about the first 2 dimes.
Do you know what my answer is?
What's your answer?
Taylor Quirk.
What?
Taylor Green. Taylor Green. Taylor Green.
Like, who the fuck are you talking about? That's not a person.
Taylor Green. No, the only issue I had with Shador, really, his interception was bad.
It happens.
He threw a ball too low on second down and tried to overcompensate getting it past the line and missed the receiver by like 5 feet upwards.
It happens to the best of them.
One. Dylan Gabriel's was also as bad.
Well, yeah, but it's also Dylan Gabriel, so everything he did was bad.
I still say they should have played Jalen Green.
Sure. But, I don't know. The Browns, shocker, aren't good. Shocker. The Bears...
Hold on.
I still
Casey
care.
Concepcion is really good.
Yeah.
Good ball.
Does he have a good quarterback?
Nope.
Then I don't give a fuck. Moving on. If you're a receiver who doesn't have good quarterback play, dude, if Justin Jefferson is going to struggle to get yards with bad quarterback play, I'm not going to trust a rookie who we didn't think was a top 3 or 4 receiver in his class to be that good with the worst quarterback play in the league. There's just no way to wrap your head around calling that good. You know who is good, though? You know who does have good quarterback play? Case Keenum.
Dude, he was balling.
He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
I watched him for a minute. He looked really good.
9 of 10 for 151 yards and 2 touchdowns. Legend.
No, he balled.
Absolute legend.
Beanie Bishop played well, but his 2 INTs were also the two freebies. His 2 INTs were literally if he didn't catch him.
Yeah, but Beanie Bishop the GOAT. So I hate that he's on the Bears. He was so good for the Steelers.
Yeah. But the Bears looked okay when they played no one against the Browns, who suck.
Yeah, I'm not really moved by either team. I'm moved by Case Keenum, but I don't feel like that's news.
Well, Case Keenum's Case Keenum.
He's the GOAT.
What game do they have listed next?
The Bills, Panthers.
Panthers. The entire quarterback room for the Bills looked good.
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, so did the Panthers quarterback room. They just did it in a lot shorter passes.
Yeah. DJ Moore looked good. Luckily avoided big injury, so that's also very good.
Yeah. Josh Allen and DJ Moore is going to be scary.
Frank Gore Jr. is going to be better than James Cook. I promise.
Okay, sure. Keep telling yourself that, buddy.
Hey, who averaged more yards per carry?
Frank Gore.
Right.
It's
on more carries, which is more impressive.
James Cook's is better.
Oh. Frank Gore Jr. is not only going to be better, he's also going to play for 50 years, just like his daddy.
Really, a whole lot there's going to be a Frank Gore in the league.
There's always got to be a Frank Gore in the league.
Shout out Jalen Phillips. He played well.
Whoa.
For the short stretch he played. If he can stay healthy, he'll be really good. It's just if.
I mean, he probably won't tear another Achilles.
Don't say it like that.
Wood. I knocked on wood. It's fine.
Well, no, that's all I have for that game, honestly.
Yeah, I did. It's the preseason. Outside of the few games where a few guys stood out, there's not much to say.
What game do you have next on there?
Well, technically the Vikings, but we're saving it for last.
Let's
So Rams,
do Rams
Chiefs.
Chiefs second to last.
Okay.
Because that's, I think, the one we'll have the second
That's
most.
so random, but okay.
Oh, you didn't see what happened.
Apparently not. We'll
So,
get there when we get there. Jaguars Saints is next then, by that basis. I don't think I have anything to say. Maybe Zach Wilson is going to be good at football.
Yeah, Zach Wilson got saved by Sean Payton, so he's going to be great.
I don't think that I give him no credit. How about we give the coach who played quarterback and has, developed somebody other than literally no one?
Sean Payton and Davis Webb.
No.
Both.
No. Damn, I didn't know Ty Chandler was on the Saints. What an asshole. Betrayer. We hate this man. We hate this man.
I mean, it was a football game. I didn't give a shit. Who is Joey Aguilar? Joey
Jaguars.
Aguilar threw one pass. He's a real quarterback and said, "Here's a 43-yard bomb."
Yeah.
I
Might be
love
the
this
greatest.
man.
Nick Mullins stood up.
Yeah,
That is the most Nick Mullins stat line I've ever seen.
real.
I love Nick Mullins, but he is going to come in. He's going to throw every ball at least 15 yards, and he's going to throw it to the wrong team at least once. That is Nick Mullins' job. But also, when you need one play out of him, he'll do the Joey Aguilar thing, like he did for the Vikings a couple years ago. He came in for one play against the Bengals, came in, threw the ball 35 yards, went back to the bench. Nick Mullins is the GOAT of being mid.
Facts.
I don't know, man. This is a game between two teams that I don't care that much about. What do we got? Eagles, Ravens. The Eagles are bad.
Yeah, man, the Eagles have issues. They don't have a quarterback on this roster.
Apparently not. They didn't play anybody. That's, I think, the big thing is
Andy Dalton's old. They didn't play anyone either, to be fair.
Yeah, I was like, none of their starters played, but their backups didn't look great.
I mean, to be fair, they had a guy who's a former 1,000-yard receiver play.
But we're not going to talk about the Ravens quarterback that played the best. Joe did good. That's all I can say.
So Joe played well.
Joe played well.
He was the third best rookie quarterback.
Yeah, okay, I can see that.
He was the third best rookie quarterback all weekend.
The Ravens didn't play anybody important on their team either. Maybe the Eagles roster just isn't as good as it used to be.
I mean, Hollywood played for the Eagles. That was my reaction. He's an Eagle.
I didn't even know he was on that team.
I didn't either. I looked at him. I'm like,
looking on the Ravens again when you said Hollywood played. I was like, damn, he's back in Baltimore.
I'm looking. I'm like, does that say Hollywood Brown?
That's crazy.
But this was just also another game that just happened.
And then Cowboys Seahawks.
Cowboys
defense sucks. Well. Yeah, Joe Milton's like really good at football.
Cowboys defense.
Sam
sucks.
Howell career saved by. Yeah, the Cowboys defense sucks. I saw like 3 clips of the Cowboys defense, and it's just the worst things I've ever seen.
Say, they allowed 7 points.
Dog, it's the preseason, and they played against Drew Lock.
Drew Lock played
I'm not moved.
Football. That's all I can say.
Yeah, you average like what, 5 yards a pass, dog. I don't care.
3 yards on average.
That's per attempt, not per completion. I was giving him a little credit.
His completion would be 4 point something.
Yeah, like I said, about 5.
He did not play well. Joe Milton played good. Shout out Joey boy.
Yes. Joe Milton has looked good multiple times now for the Cowboys. I'm beginning to think he might be a good quarterback. I don't know.
Do you remember how everyone said he was a different version of Anthony Richardson? Of he needs to develop, but he has all the physical tools if he can just figure out how to get any form of touch. What
Yeah, and
probably
it's like,
helps. What probably helps, and I'm gonna give him credit for once in his life. Um, Dak Prescott's probably not the worst quarterback to learn how to get any form of touch on. Again, under.
no, and like, I don't know, like reps are important, but I don't think when you're trying to develop a quarterback, I don't think in-game reps are the most important. Being healthy and being on, like, being able to practice every week and getting real reps with real coaches who know how to help you with things is important.
Yeah.
And like, say what you will about Mike McCarthy, QBs develop. Like, the whole thing with Drew Aller is he needed to completely redo like all of his mechanics, and suddenly in half an off season with McCarthy, look at that, Drew Aller looks good. Like, it's a it's possible to do. You just have to be
Oh
on the
shit! I
field and
forgot.
able to practice and able to
I
work them.
forgot Allah also balled out.
Yeah,
Joe probably had the
we talked
fourth
about
best
that.
rookie game then. Fourth best.
Okay, who do you think was better?
Why do you think I'm saving the Rams? Did you not see what
Sure,
Ty
okay,
Simpson
that's
did?
one. No, but okay, that's one.
Mendoza
You
stint was
okay?
great, and
Yeah, that's
Allah.
fair. Yeah, Aller was really good. You know what? That's fair. I forgot about Mendoza.
And say all the rookie quarterbacks balled out this first week of preseason, and I don't think only one of them was predictable.
I feel like a couple of them could have been predictable.
I mean, Mendoza was semi-predictable.
Yeah,
I think
I mean, Tyson. I I feel like Simpson was predictable. Carson Beck has balled out. He probably like Drew Aller. You could predict.
I don't think
I think Joe is the unpredictable one. Oh, how did we'll talk about that now? That let's just switch to that
I
game.
was gonna say, Nussmeier
Did
also
go?
played well.
Yeah, I was like,
Nussmeier also played dang well.
but also, so that's the thing, right? Aller, Nussmeyer, even Beck to a degree. Like those were quarterbacks that, like, going into last year, you predicted to be drafted high. They had all the talent. Nussmeyer was hurt, so he fell down boards. I still like Aller was hurt. I still don't know why he fell down boards. That one made no sense. Carson Beck is just older than Bo Nix, so that one's tough. Uh, you know, there's no future with the 40-year-old rookie. It's a problem. But I'm glad Nussmeyer looked good. That's
Nussmeier
good
looked
for
good.
him.
I did not think Ty Simpson would play as well. Granted, Chiefs really didn't play anyone,
I don't
but
care though.
I also
Because
think
who did? It's not like Simpson had hit starters
options.
to
No,
play with.
I think
Like
I thought Simpson would play decent. I didn't think he'd go 21 to 25 for a buck 90 and two tuds.
I Simpson might be a guy, man.
I looked at that and I said, we were talking about, the only thing stopping the Rams could be a Stafford injury. A Stafford injury would absolutely hurt them, but I don't think it hurts them as much as I think a lot of people think it would.
Might not.
Because it would
Stetson
obviously
Bennett even
hurt.
looked okay.
Stetson Bennett looked solid, but Ty Simpson looked like a problem a bit. He was making the right he's making throws on time accurately. I'm like,
Yeah, as long as Stafford, like, if he were to get hurt, knock on wood, I hope it doesn't happen. As long as he's not like out for the year, like it's something you can come back from, I think the Rams are fine. They could totally 2015/16 Broncos it. Simpson can Osweiler it for 12
if
weeks.
Osweiler can just help make sure they get in the playoffs, and then you get Stafford back for the playoffs or even the last 3 of the season. I have so much confidence in this team now if Stafford goes down. Not to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Super Bowl might be a steep ask because we haven't seen what he can do against starters.
I don't know. That defense is going to be
But
the thing that.
That defense.
Couldn't this defense be better than the Broncos in 2016? Absolutely. It just could be.
It depends how good Aaron Donald is coming back.
I don't even think it depends on that. I really don't.
If Donald comes back because the Broncos had the better secondary.
Nah, McDuffie better than all of them.
And the linebacker room's probably close because the Broncos also Landman might be the best linebacker between the two teams. But it's the pass rush rooms are similar. If Darnold comes back, it's not close.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
Darnold,
I don't know.
but Ty
So
Simpson,
shout out Justin Fields. He also looked
Fields
good and
ball.
deserves shout outs.
I think these teams just looked really good, which is I think kind of what you expect when you look at the coaches of these teams, though.
I think the Chiefs might be okay if Mahomes misses a decent amount of time, though. And I hope they don't rush Mahomes because I both think they'll be fine with Fields, and I want Fields to get his shot to like audition for a real job next year.
I could see Fields
You
on
know?
another team in a trade in a trade deadline move. If he gets to
I
play
think
week
if
one.
you're the Chiefs, you don't do that.
Probably not.
I think you keep him just in case something happens with Mahomes. You don't want to tank your season again.
No.
But yeah. And now last and probably least, the
Anyways,
Vikings
I'm kidding.
exist. Kyler Murray looked okay.
Murray looked okay in what he got. I mean,
JJ didn't look as bad as people are making it out to be. His first throw was really rough. His first throw, he just yeeted it 10 yards over a guy's head for no reason. But after that first series, he settled down a bit. He just didn't look. Dude, if you get a chance this week, go watch all of JJ's reps in that first preseason game 2 years ago against the Raiders. And then watch this preseason. I don't know how, when you have a quarterback guru at head coach and 3 years of time, I don't know how you regress so much. He does not look like the same player. Mechanically, processing wise, anything. He doesn't look like the same player. I don't know if that injury in year one was worse than everybody thought or what.
Wonder how much of it is with them cleaning up his mechanics.
Maybe.
Because there's sometimes you just play better with not with the Mahomes doesn't have great quarterback mechanics.
Mm-mm.
Like
But
Josh Allen, quarterback mechanics are not great. But sometimes you're just a player and can just hoop.
Yeah, and like I think it might have been better to just let him ball out. Like I get it, he has some wild misfires. And like you can work on touch without cleaning up his mechanics in that way. So I don't know, maybe that's a big part of it. Carson Wentz looked really good, so at least the Vikings have a backup, so that's something. Miles Price proves he might be more than just a returner, which is good. He, I think, guaranteed himself a roster spot after just one game. So I kind of think unless the Vikings keep 6 receivers, it's already solved who they're keeping. Obviously, Jettas, Addison, Juwan. Obviously. Is that right? Yeah. And then I think Ty Felton and Miles Price. That's your receiver room. Maybe you keep a 5th guy, but I kind of doubt it because you're going to keep 4 running backs and 4 tight ends probably, and you're going to keep a fullback. So you kind of let the receiver room fall a little short because you're going to keep Hawk, Gavin Bartholomew, Isaiah Oliver, and then probably one of Ben Urosic and Bryson Nesbitt. So who knows there. Max Bredesen looked good, and the O-line looked good, which helps. And Brian Flores is still evil. He made Jackson Dart's life hard all day. He also killed Jackson Dart a few times. So that's fun. A little murder is fun, right?
Legal murder is fine, yes.
Yes. Caleb Banks, though, I think, is the guy I want to talk about the most. Like, I get it. JJ had his issues or whatever. Caleb Banks, his whole thing being the fact that he's big and strong and just getting bitched by everyone he worked against is rough.
Yeah.
Caleb Banks did not look good. And that's sad. Especially with how good like everyone else they drafted has looked in both games and practices. For him to be as rough today as he was is sad. So I don't know. That's all I got.
So, I didn't watch the Vikings game. I was busy.
Yeah.
And I don't feel the need really to go back and watch preseason games because at the end of the day, it's preseason.
The only thing I even kind of care about is like quarterbacks, like young quarterbacks. I
Young
think it's worth
quarterbacks I care.
making sure to see stuff. So like I said, if you get a chance to look at JJ, it's just sad.
I'm gonna, because I get time this week because of a football practice schedule is later Monday and Tuesday. And I
Yeah.
fully get Thursday off. Let's run. But, like, I'm interested to see how. I'm interested to see the young quarterbacks follow it up.
Yeah.
Like,
100%.
Mendoza plays Thursday. Again.
Exciting.
Against the Texans this time, though. Which will give them
That's
probably
better
better
game.
looks. It's a better game for him. Like, see, Rams get the Saints. That's not going to be as good of a look. Cam Ward plays the Seahawks.
Saints defense not that bad.
Not that bad, but it's then Chiefs are going to give them better looks. Anyways, you have anything else?
I don't think so. I think
Anyways,
that's all I got.
that does it here at Sports at Sunrise. We hope you have an outstanding day, and bye.